Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Tuambiane Ukweli. Now today, nataka kuambia ukweli kuhusu the COVID-19 vaccine because I took it a few weeks ago. So it was available to me and us because at our office, because we work in the media industry, and we were part of that group of guys, including the teachers, the doctors and all these things. But I also came to realize that anyone can go and get the vaccine. So if you really want to get the vaccine, enda KNH and ask them to direct you to where guys are being vaccinated. I don't know if the process is still going on. Me, I took it like 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago. Yeah, so this is how it went down.
So when we got there, we were expecting a long queue of people taking the jab, but the nurses told us that the vaccine uptake was a bit slow in Kenya, so that's why people are not so many.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Is it okay if I do a video?
No problem. As long as it doesn't capture me.
Just capturing this.
So probably ndio maana.
So here we go.
Namuita saa hii tumbie.
The next dose is after 12 weeks. And we are done.
Hello?
So in case of headache, fever, pain on that arm, you take Panadol.
Just any painkiller is okay.
Yeah, any painkiller is okay, but don't take aspirin.
And the symptoms come after like how long?
Person to person. So you may get one today. Someone will get today, another one will get after a week. So
Just confirm your text
And then the
message.
second jab is supposed to be after
12
12
weeks.
weeks. Thank you so much.
So once you register, you'll get an SMS.
All right. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. Your ID?
I did carry it.
Okay, you have all your information with you. First name?
Calvin Okumu.
Calvin.
Yes.
Okumu.
Yes.
Date of birth?
18th March.
19?
18th March 1988.
ID number?
258.
Occupation?
Editor.
That's why you're filming. So you work as a media?
Yes, media.
Religion?
Christian.
Phone number?
Yes, just me.
07?
24 739 413.
Phone number? Your next of kin name first.
The number
Name first. A phone number.
0722
Residence.
Ngong. For me, that is Ngong.
Hapo hiyo ya katikati. Ngoje vile
Allergies, conditions.
None.
Have you gotten the job?
Yes.
You all done. The temperature was
36.5.
And in less than 20 minutes or so, you're done.
Amekwambia kunywa tu.
Azina alikuwa anasema 1 week nikamuuliza na 3 days kwa nilikuwa naona sasa ndio hivi. Akasema mama ameniambia hapana it's fine can take. Kuna wengine wana selfie by the way.
So while we were there, I got to interact with a few guys who were in the line with me, and we were just making jokes. Some of them were telling me how the stories they had about the effects of the vaccine and the side effects, and it's so hilarious. Guys, out here, guys are very skeptical. Guys are very superstitious. People are saying that these vaccines will make people sterile. It will make women infertile. I don't know. It will turn you into a wolf. This Kenya, we are never serious. But one question I raised to these guys is, guys have been taking vaccines since they were young. Polio vaccines, hepatitis, what vaccine. And there is this other one that people get before you travel out of the country. Is it smallpox or whatever? That one. Guys have been getting all these vaccines, but they never question. There might be this skepticism about how fast the COVID-19 vaccines were manufactured or prepared, but then you need to do a lot of research for you to understand how fast we got here. Number one, we got here fast because the scientists who are working on these vaccines, guys were way ahead in terms of research. This is because COVID-19 is not the only coronavirus that is around in the world. There have been other coronaviruses which prompted guys to start creating medicines, vaccines, and all these things. So guys were ahead. So once this COVID-19 became a global pandemic and it became a problem, and once the genomic sequence, guys, we've been learning, once the genomic sequence was available to guys, the vaccine was easily tweaked to cater to this coronavirus. Because remember, there are so many other coronaviruses out there. The other reason as to why we are here in terms of how fast this vaccine was prepared is because things were done together. So research was being done at the same time, formulating policies and agreements and all these things was also being done at the same time. So once research was done, these permissions that you hear governing bodies around the world had already agreed on a few policies and all these things. So once the research was done, ikapata agreements have already been done, ikapata clinical trials are already being done, first stages, second stages, third stages. So guys, go and read and understand the history as to how we've come this far. You will be a bit at ease. So I took my vaccine 3 weeks ago. I don't know if they're still doing it right now. I don't know if they're still giving guys the jabs up to now. I am supposed to take a second dose of the Astrazeneca because I took the Astrazeneca vaccine because that is the one that is available in Kenya. There are others, Pfizer, Moderna, Sputnik. There are others from China, which guys are a bit skeptical about them. This thing is not forced to anyone. No one forced me to go and take the vaccine. I have not told you, by the way. I am one of the few guys who really didn't get any side effects per se. So once I got the jab, the only thing I felt was a bit of numbness there. But it happened. It was there for like a few hours when I went back to work because we were working that day. So that day, kwenye nilidungwa, I just felt a bit numb, but it was like that for like a few hours and then it ikaisha. Most of the guys who took the jab with me, my colleagues, some of them felt headache. Some of them were a bit weak during the day and the day after. Some of them told me that they were feeling pukish, mild symptoms, but a day or two after, they were back to normal. So that is how it went. I am supposed to wait 12 weeks to get the next jab, because these are 2 doses. So I am supposed to wait for 12 weeks. Somewhere around July huko, that's when I'm supposed to get the next jab. But now the problem is, guys, I hear that Kenya does not have enough doses to even vaccinate. And this our country is a joke. So I hear there is speculation that Kenya might not have enough jabs for the second dose for some of these guys, for us who took the first dose. I don't know how that will work out. I am leaving that to the government. That is way above my pay grade. So I'm hoping that things will work out. This is the only way for us to get out of this pandemic. We all understand that this thing has affected us in so many ways, financially, spiritually, emotionally. Any lee that you can think of, it has affected us. So the only way to get out of this pandemic, out of this whole lockdown and all these shenanigans, is to get herd immunity. Learn, guys, learn. So we need to get herd immunity for us to be able to, so that this thing, they say we are going to live with it going forward. It's not going to go away mara moja like that, of which people had predicted that it is going to come and go away all of a sudden, which it has not. So the only way for us to get out of this pandemic is for us to get vaccinated. I cannot overemphasize this, guys. I am just using this platform because I have it to request you guys, if you have an opportunity to get any vaccine, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna, Sputnik, Astrazeneca, any vaccine that you can get your hands on, please, guys, go and get vaccinated. It will not only help you, but it will also help people who are around you. The vaccine is supposed to suppress the virus if and when you get it. Okay? So let us, first of all, do a lot of research about vaccination. Let us learn a lot about how we've come to this place so fast. Let us be informed, so that uyo pastor wako should not be the one who is giving you the details. Aende akusome kama baba alafu anakuja kuambia, then you just go for it. Go and learn these things on your own. Go and understand where they're coming from. Go understand where we are going. There are no microchips in these vaccines. Don't let anybody lie to you. Bill Gates is not trying to kill guys. Bill Gates is not trying to destroy the world. No one is trying to depopulate Africa or any other part of this world. Guys, go and learn. And if you can be able to get a vaccine, if you can be able to get access to a vaccine, go for it. And for those who have so many questions about the vaccines, for those who have so many questions about all of these processes, I'm sure you know someone who can advise. I'm sure you know somewhere you can go and read and get information about COVID-19 and the vaccines and all these things. So let's get informed, let's get woke, na tuambiane ukweli, tuache kudanganyana huku nje. Let us spread factual information. Let us spread authentic information that has been verified, instead of rumor mongering and spreading fear amongst the peoples. Yeah, so that has been me. Thank you so much for always listening to my rants and raves. If you've not subscribed to the channel, click that button, click also the notification, so that anytime I post, you get notified that I have posted something. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.